Welcome back to For Goodness Sake, where as a former Mormon, I take a look at the good things that I carry with me into my new, more secular worldview. My name's Tom, and today's topic is motivation. What is it that gets us up in the mornings and gets us going, and what is it that makes us do the things we do? I want to talk today about one thing that as a Mormon I really did find highly motivating, and that is the law of consecration. Joseph Smith said in his Lectures on Faith, "A religion that does not require the sacrifice of all things never has power sufficient to produce the faith necessary unto life and salvation." Basically, Joseph Smith was not afraid to ask people to sacrifice things, and he did. I used to find this quote highly motivating. Why did I find it so motivating? I think it's because I felt like I was engaged in a greater cause. When we learn about the law of consecration, we're taught that if necessary, we need to sacrifice all things for the Lord and His kingdom. Or more specifically, for the building up of the kingdom of God on the earth and for the establishment of Zion. I used to find these words really motivating in my core because I felt like I really was building up the kingdom of God, building up Zion, building up a community of loving people. We were building heaven on earth. And now I don't believe in God anymore, so I don't really believe that I'm building up a kingdom of God on earth. But I still do find it highly motivating to think that I'm helping to build up a community, a loving community of people who treat each other with respect, who help each other out, who make each other's lives better in so many ways. So what are some secular examples of motivation? I want to share one wonderful example with you. In 2009, the American Humanist Association ran an advertising campaign where they put some big slogans on the sides of buses around Washington, D.C. And it said, "Why believe in a God? Just be good for goodness sake." I read about this in a book and I immediately fell in love with it. I absolutely love this phrase, just be good for goodness sake. And I love it so much that I named this channel after it. That's my motivation, and I think that it's a purer motivation. It's a motivation just to do good for the sake of good itself. Not because we're being asked to, not because we owe it to anyone, a God or anyone else, not because it's an obligation, but because here we are, we're human, and we have the opportunity to be good, so let's do it, let's be good. What does being good even mean? I'll talk about this more in other videos, but for me personally, being good rests on two pillars: love and truth. If you're increasing love in the world, if you're increasing truth in the world, and by the way, that love includes love for yourself, then you are doing good in the world. That's according to my definition. And of course, everybody has different definitions, and that's okay. I don't think there is one standard of what is good. But whatever good is to you, I hope that you find more and more opportunities to do that good and to feel good about yourself for having done it. I hope that we all find opportunities to do good for goodness sake.